Hey Geminis, and welcome to my channel. I'm here doing your weekend love reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a general read, so the roles can be vice versa. Not everything's going to apply, so just take what fits and leave what don't. So let's see what you guys got going on in love for the weekend. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, your guys' first card out is the Nine of Pentacles. Gaining some independence, focusing on, you're trying to improve something, investing, doing something to invest in your future, whether that be your future happiness, your future finances, your future goals. You're really just focusing on you and what's going to make you happy. Your challenge to that is letting go, releasing, having fun, going out with friends. This is just a night on the town with your girlfriends, with your guy friends. Your challenge is just truly letting go, releasing, and having a good time. In your recent past, it was a difficult, you had to get yourself out of a difficult situation. You felt very trapped and burdened by this. You felt, you really felt like you had all the responsibility in the relationship, all the responsibility in the situation. But you recently have gotten out of that place, that mindset, and truly just letting it all go. All right, in your near future, wow, releasing all the pain of the past as well. Not only did you have to release the burden, but now you're getting over that mindset, getting over the pain, getting over the thoughts, the how could they's, the why would they's. For some of you, you're becoming single, and the challenge to that was becoming single because you found out you were a third party, and you just decided to no longer be that third party. It took you a long time to let this person go, but in the near future, you're also getting out of the thoughts of it, the heaviness of it, the betrayal. In the bottom of your, or in the foundation of your reading is the Lovers. So most definitely there was a choice to be made in love. You're choosing to be single. If there wasn't a third party, you're just choosing to be single. You had a choice to make whether to be with somebody or not. For some of you, you were a choice and that person didn't choose you, and that's why there's this heaviness, or the betrayal in the energy. In your crowning, you have the Two of Pentacles. Most definitely there was a third party here. Trying to keep everything from falling off, or, you know, dropping the ball on something. Let's see what your energy is in all this. What's Gemini's energy in all this weekend? Okay. So you possibly were the spouse and they weren't seeing what you had to offer, or you're just focusing on yourself because somebody else wasn't seeing the big picture. What's the outside environment? The Chariot. Okay, so some of you, you did have the third party. And you weren't seeing what your spouse, how much your spouse gave to the relationship, because your outside environment is somebody's moving on. Somebody's moving away from this connection. In your emotions, you're getting an aha moment. You're waking up to what was done here. What's the overall energy? We'll get clarifiers on this too, Gemini. What's the overall energy here? Or the overall outcome, I mean. What's the potential outcome for Gemini this weekend? For some of you, you are moving out of your home that you shared with somebody that didn't see your value, didn't see your worth. So you're going to be moving. Yeah, the overall energy is moving. You're moving on. Your some things have been illuminated here in this situation, and you're deciding to cut yourself away from the situation. You're deciding to no longer fight a battle that you feel cannot be won. And you are eventually moving forward towards that Ten of Cups, but that for right now, Gemini, this weekend, this is the ending of a relationship. Let's get some clarifiers here, as well as your Romance Angel card. One card for our Geminis for the weekend. Okay. Finances and career. Financial issues are a love life or factor in your love life right now. Bottom of the deck is wedding. So this is involving a husband and wife, or a spouse, I should say, because it can be same sex as well. Wow. The Three of Swords. So most definitely your focus this weekend is becoming single. Getting over the heartache of a third party. Remember, this can be vice versa. So, but the way I'm reading it right now is you were a third party, whether you were a spouse or the actual third party, but there's heartbreak, and this is your challenge, getting out and letting go, releasing. This was a karmic situation, but the karmic wheel is completely turned in a full rotation, so that means your lesson is learned. It's time to move forward and move on from this situation. And the challenge of becoming single for you is the hurt and the betrayal of this third-party situation that, you know, happened in your life. For some of you, you were the one that had a third party, and now the spouse and the third party is leaving. I did just see that briefly there. So why is this Eight of Swords and 10 of Wands? Thank you. All right, so for some of you, you were the third party, and that's how I'm going to read it. Please just put it, if you were a different member of the third party, just put yourself where it fits. But this person had a choice. They also had a spouse, and you were the third party. They could have been with you for a brief time, 3 months possibly, and then they went back to their spouse, leaving you in this limbo, telling you, I'll be back, I have to take care of this first, wait for me, whatever. And it left you in this place of, imprisonment. Like, you didn't know what to do. This was so heavy on you, so burdensome on you. All you wanted to do was for them to come back so you could continue your relationship. And it just felt super, super heavy. A lot of sadness, a lot of in your head thinking, a lot of heartache. And you just felt severely out of balance. The reason for them coming into your life and leaving was for you to find that deep healing. I just love this card. Look at the colors in that. It's so pretty. It was this third party had to happen so you could dig deep to the core of your issues, your hurt, your sadness, your betrayal, scars that had been buried this lifetime and lifetimes before. But this soulmate was definitely brought into your life for that reason, for this group of you. Why is the 10 of Swords here in the future? But the good thing about this, Gemini, is with the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords, this is as worse as it gets. Now it's time for healing. Now it's time to start over, a new and better, improved version of yourself. After all this healing, it's going to take some work, but it's going to be worth it. You're going to no longer focus on the heartache, the betrayal, the thoughts that just didn't seem to ever let you rest. You're going to focus more so on work and a little less on love here in the near future. Why is the Lovers here in the foundation? My goodness, way too many here. Let's try that again. Why is the Lovers here in Gemini's foundation for the weekend? Yeah, so this person most definitely had a choice, and you felt like you had to convince this person to choose you. You had to fight for this person's attention. You had to fight for time with this person. You had to fight just to get a piece of them. And even though they could have went back to their spouse, you are going to be the clear winner out of this. you're going to come out on top because of the hard work that you've done, been doing on yourself. Why is the Two of Pentacles here in the front, or in the crowning? Yeah. So in your crowning, you're tired of being juggled around. You're tired of waiting for this person. You're tired of the stress, the worry, the anxiety, the sleepless nights, the tears you've cried due to this broken heart, due to this situation. And you're just tired of being a secret. You're tired of this person just coming in and out of your life when they want sex. And you're going to bring the tower down this weekend, Gemini, for this group of you. They could have went back to their spouse, not seeing that you were offering them this big time love, that they're focusing on these lower vibration relationships, situations, and they're focusing on somebody that they already have a relationship with, somebody that they have a home that they have created with, and most definitely they are moving towards that choice instead of looking at what you're trying to offer them. Why is the Queen? Thank you. Yeah. The patient, you've been very, 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 very patient for this person to notice what you are trying to give them, for this person to see what your value is. Why is the Chariot here? Yep, you're moving forward. You're moving on from that Three of Swords. You're going to take some time to rest. You're going to find that healing. Once again, the Four of Cups at the bottom. This makes you very sad, but you're moving forward to a better place. You're going to take some time away. You're going to, rest and heal that mind, body, and soul. And the Chariot always rides to victory. So by you leaving this situation, you're going to be that much more successful. Because they're not focusing on you at this moment. And your emotions, you're hearing the wake-up call. You're like, what am I doing? Maybe this is your wake-up call. What are you doing? You're thinking, they're never going to leave. If they haven't left them by now, why am I still here with my life on pause? What the hell am I doing? And that's exactly what you are realizing this weekend for this group of you. Why is Judgment here? That is your wake-up call. You're realizing this is not where my happy place is. I am not happy here. I'm not successful here. I'm not, flourishing here. I'm not helping myself grow here. And you're truly moving on this weekend, Gemini, from this situation, from this person. Why is Judgment here? Thank you. Yeah, you're getting the wake-up call. It's time for me to leave. It's time for me to go. It's time for me to get the hell out of this situation where it's caused me nothing but baggage, heartache, a headache, and I'm done. Potential outcome of the weekend? Moving on. Moving towards smoother waters. Why is the Six of Swords here in the outcome? Yeah, this isn't a situation that you've taken lightly. This isn't a decision that you've made hastily. You have thought about this for quite some time. During this delay that they have put you on, you have received that healing, though. You have received the divine knowledge. You have received the wake-up call. That crown of knowledge that comes to them in healing is often the wake-up call. So you are heeding the alarm system and hearing the call. You're getting the hell out of there, Gemini. In the bottom of your deck, some things are being illuminated about this situation, and you're realizing they're only here for sex. They're in my life 1 minute, out my life the next. All they want is a piece of ass, and I'm done. Good for you. You are truly you're coming out of a transformation, Gemini. You're truly using that sword to cut yourself free. You're no longer tied to them karmically with, ties and bonds. You're truly disconnecting from this person, disconnecting from all the bullshit, and it's completely causing a tower in their life because they never thought you would have done this. They always thought that they could come in and out of your life, that you'd always be there, you'd wait forever for them, and it's really causing an emotional upheaval, but good for you. You're no longer fighting for their attention. You're no longer fighting for this relationship because you are worth so much more, and you now see your value. You now see what you have to offer. You have a lot of suitors that would love to be with you, and you're putting this down with that Nine of Swords. You've been through hell's fire and back with this person. And the best thing that they could have done for you was walk away, because it allowed you to grow and find yourself, who you truly are. And for you to find your way in the world, for you to find your confidence again. And very, very soon, your next step is moving towards a relationship that's karmically balanced. You're moving forward with your karmic lesson. Your scales are balanced out, and you're heading towards emotional fulfillment with a relationship that's very balanced and reciprocative, or, you know, like an equal reciprocity, blah, 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 blah. And that's what's coming for you in the near future. But this is what you're dealing with here this weekend, Gemini, but a huge step in the right direction. So what guidance can we offer Gemini at this time? What guidance can we offer Gemini for this situation? For some of you, if you are the spouse that they had an affair on you, then you are the one that is leaving, and you are the one that is ending the relationship due to this running its course. That's if you're the spouse that your partner had an affair on you. You're taking this to the legal system. But your advice this weekend is stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine, because you have a bright future ahead of you, Gemini, and that most definitely is reflected with the Sun card as well, being at the bottom of your deck. And with the Justice card, if you are going through that divorce, stand up for what you believe is right and don't back down. The next card at the bottom of the deck is Leap of Faith. Take a risk and put your true heart's desire into action. So, good for you, Gemini. There you go, guys. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. I'll see you next time. Much love. God bless.